it means to survive. Through all times we made it alive. No, I can't let go of my drive. My life's work is all of my pride.
Hey, this is Barron reporting for the Brooklyn Movement Center. Thank you for tuning into our first episode of On the Block with BMC. This will be a monthly video series profiling people in our community. As a central Brooklyn-based organizing group, we are committed to serving as a platform to amplify local voices. Each month, as we select community members to interview, we will be fielding questions from you, our viewer, via Facebook and Twitter, which we know you're on, and we will select questions to ask during the interview. For our first episode, we wanted to profile the candidates in our congressional race between Councilman Barron and Assemblymember Hakeem Jeffries. Despite several attempts, though, we were not able to secure an interview with Jeffries. Here's our interview with Barron.
My name is Barron. I'm a council member from the 42nd Councilmanic District of Brooklyn, which covers predominantly East New York. We have some of Canarsie, a little bit of East Flatbush, and a little bit of Brownsville. You know, that's a tough question because there's several things that I'm very, very proud of. In East New York, I am the #1 council member in bringing in real affordable housing. I think that's a great accomplishment because of gentrification that's occurring right here in Bedford-Stuyvesant. There's a lot of residents of Bedford-Stuyvesant that can no longer to live in Bedford-Stuyvesant because of the price of housing and it's going up. So one of the greatest accomplishments was that I was able to maintain affordability. As a matter of fact, I read in the Daily News, I don't read it that often, but I read in the Daily News that the black population in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Crown Heights, Harlem, and other places has gone down. A lot of blacks are leaving New York City because they can no longer afford to live here. They're going south. The only neighborhood where the population went up 13%, Bed-Stuy went down 14.9%. It went up 13%, the black population in East New York. And the reasons they gave is because of affordable housing. We know what it takes to educate children and educate them. One, how about a teacher who wants to teach, knows how to teach, and is into the children and teaching? Two, how about a smaller class size? Not 20, 30, 40 kids in a class. How about 15, 20 kids in a class? How about a culturally diversified and rich curriculum? How about smart boards and science labs and computer labs and, like I said before, art, music, recreation? That's what makes a child motivated to want to come to school and learn. And you can put that in charter, public, or private. Because I'm very much into the electoral arena, I think young people in general, we have to get involved in the electoral arena. And I think that is critical because that's where the power is. I would want us to get involved in taking control over the destinies of our community by getting in power positions. So when decisions are made around education and housing and healthcare and jobs and the environment, that you are making that decision for the best interest of your community and not someone else, and then we have to demonstrate, scream, and holler, and complain, and if they don't hear you, they do it anyway. Sister's Place.
What do you like about Sister's Place?
Because they have, one, jazz concerts, jazz programs on Saturdays, so it's a good place to come. There's not too many black-owned and operated, jazz spots in the city. And not just jazz, you can have other kinds of music, but jazz is the main music. And then this is a place where historic meetings happen. We started our Freedom Party meetings here, so they've been very politically involved. And this is just a great haven for activists and cultural artists and those who want to do some positive things.